Trisha. How are you doing this
Good,
week?
how are you?
Good. All right. So the last time we met, since the last time we met, have you made some progress with your eating habits?
Yeah, I've actually made a little bit of progress. It's still kind of hard because I have had midterms these past couple
Okay.
weeks. So, I mean, I've been trying, but when I've been eating out too, I've been trying to go for a more healthier option than just like pizza and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been really hard. I think I probably ate at home only a couple times this week.
Okay. Because I know you said, you go away to college and it's really difficult.
Yeah,
Because you
it's
live
difficult
away.
because, I mean, I was always used to having my mom cook me food,
Yeah.
so when I came home, everything would just be ready. I would eat and, go about my things, but now it's just really difficult, like, finding the time to be able to make food because I've just been having, like, a really, really long week and difficult week.
Okay. And I know you had a long week. With all your midterms and everything, what did you eat this week?
Well, since the last time we talked, I believe it was on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
that morning I ate cereal. And then when I went home to eat dinner, I ate a salad.
Oh, okay. Did you eat out?
Because I made it at home. I was really
good.
feeling healthy. Just had this talk with you, so I was like, okay, like I'm gonna start this now.
Good.
But then Wednesday came along, I ate cereal again for breakfast, and then my boyfriend was going out of town, so I let him decide where he wanted to go eat, and he was this Mexican place called what's it called De Posada, and they didn't really have that many healthy options there, so I got a burrito, but it was unwrapped, and I didn't get the ground beef, and I also didn't have sour cream with it either. And I only ate a little bit of the tortilla. So, I thought that was like okay, like a good start and like a good balance of things. I don't know. And then what day was that? Wednesday? On Thursday, I ate cereal again for breakfast. And then
all right.
I also, later on for dinner, my roommate made a vegetable bake. So she let me have some of that. So I ate some of that. So that was homemade. It was healthy,
There you go.
And then on Friday, I had a break between two of my classes. It was like approximately 2 hours. So we went and got sushi. And then I made popcorn later on that day too because it was earlier in the day. On Saturday, I'm also in a sorority, so I had an event that day, and it was actually hosted at my house, but everyone was able to bring their own food that they wanted to bring. My mom made baked masticholi, and people brought brownies, and I refrained from eating them. One of our friends made a Greek salad, so I kind of just ate that. That was actually like the only healthy thing, and there was some like vegetable platter that I tried too.
Okay.
To kind of be like healthier too at the same time.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, what did I eat on Sunday? I ate. Oh my god, I'm blanking. I made a salad at home again, but I made a really good salad. It was pretty different. I kind of just grabbed whatever vegetables I had and kind of threw them all in a salad and with a little bit of dressing.
Mm-hmm. Did you cook the vegetables or?
No, I just left them raw.
You just left them raw. Okay. All right. So, you actually progressed a little bit this week. I see you ate some salad. You didn't eat brownies when they were right in front of you, so that's great.
I know, it's my favorite. It's a main part of my food group, and I've kind of eliminated it.
And I know last week you were telling me that you live with roommates.
Oh, yeah.
Do you go out with your roommates to eat a lot?
It's very easy to go out with them because I live with 5 others. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when one's hungry, usually someone else is hungry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, normally when I come home, that's when they come home too, and they want to get something out to eat, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm hungry too, like, I'll go get something, or we usually will, like, get takeout, like Grubhub or Postmates, they usually have deals that are, like, $3 for pizza or something, so we just kind of get that.
Okay. And do you feel as if your roommates are kind of an influence on you with your eating behaviors when you're away at college?
Now that you say that, I feel like they are, because not many of them cook at home, and they kind of get takeout a lot as
Okay.
well. So, I mean, I'm used to being at home in that environment where, like, there was always food prepared at home, and, like, you know, going out to eat was always, like, a random occasion or something, like a treat, kind of.
Okay.
And now I feel like I've just been, like, on the go so much, and so have my roommates, because we're all, like, kind of on the same page about midterms and everything, that we just kind of go out to eat a lot.
Okay.
Or get takeout for the most part.
So how would you feel if next time your roommates ask you to go out to eat, how would you feel if you said no to them?
I feel like I would say no, but at the same time, it depends on if I had a meal prepared.
Yeah.
And all of that.
If you were hungry.
I would definitely recommend maybe a healthier option and not getting something quick like pizza or pasta or like like fried foods or anything, you know. And definitely go for a more healthier option like a sandwich or something.
And you did say you're always on the go.
Yeah.
All the time. So, I mean, do you bring snacks or anything while you're in classes or in between breaks? Do you bring any snacks?
I actually don't. I don't know. I always kind of forget in the morning. Like, I'll say that I'll get it, but then I always end up forgetting.
Okay.
So the main reason why I feel like I always get food out is because I'm always so hungry, and I'm just, like, not patient enough to make food and sit there and eat it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would suggest maybe bringing do you like bananas or fruits?
I love all fruits, yeah.
Bananas are actually very filling, and that would be a perfect snack to bring. Maybe you could have a snack, and then you won't feel as hungry and a desire to go get some food since you're already out. Yeah, or like an apple. Do you like apples? Apples are really filling too with fiber.
Yeah.
And everything like that. So I would suggest that. Do you feel like you could maybe do that?
Yeah, I definitely can. Again, like, my only problem is really just, like, making myself be able to go to the grocery store and, like, and, like, finding time to make.
Okay.
But I can definitely do that.
Well, with the snacks, what are your preferred snacks? Let's say, you like banana, apples. What would you like to bring with you?
Honestly, I don't know.
Or does
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm not that big on granola bars, though, because I feel like they just make me hungrier. It's like a meal combined in one that in 3 bites it's gone, and you're like, oh, but I'm still hungry, you know?
Okay, yes.
I like little, like, baby carrots, like, dipped in.
So I would actually suggest bringing some snacks with you to class, so that maybe, you know, you're not as hungry when the day's over, or even in between, like, going to get food. But besides snacks, what's more important are your meals. And you said you go out to eat a lot. What are your most, like, preferred foods as meals?
I like eating vegetables a lot, and, you know, I don't really eat that much meat because I just don't really like cooking meat. I don't really like seeing it raw, you know. One time I did buy a rotisserie chicken, but my only problem is that it was so big that I finished probably, like, only a fourth of it by the end of the week, because I just don't really eat it that much, you know. I'm not really that big on meat. And then I also feel like, you know, cooking vegetables, like, I have to cut them up and cook them, and, like, I feel like I don't have the time to sit there and just, like, chop everything up and everything.
Okay.
You know,
there are some options at grocery stores where they have already chopped up vegetables.
Yeah,
have you ever seen that?
I think I've gotten them a couple of times. I just find it cheaper to buy them whole. Than, like, conveniently like that.
Okay. Well, since you said that you really don't like meat, it's very important to get your protein. Your protein will actually fill you up more while you're eating, so that you don't have to always constantly want to go grab something real quick when you're hungry. So I did print out a bunch of alternative protein options for you. I remember last week you were telling me how when you go get sushi, you like edamame.
Yeah.
Do you remember you were telling me that? Edamame is actually full of protein. If you really love that, that's an option to grab at a grocery store. They come in packages.
Yeah, they have them in the freezer. I see them too.
Yeah, they're like $2 for a whole big one. Those are really convenient to grab, and you just microwave them or boil them, whatever you want to do. But there's a bunch of options right over here for you for protein.
Thank you.
Yeah, since you don't like meat.
I would definitely really eat this.
Definitely. There's a lot of options in there for you.
I've definitely tried tofu, but I'm not really that big of a fan on tofu.
Yeah. I know you were saying you like beans. There's black beans in there for you.
Quinoa. Oh, I didn't know quinoa had protein in it.
Yeah. So, and then of course, your timing. You're always busy. I know you're saying on your weekdays, you're super busy with midterms and all of that and exams, but what are your weekends like?
I was thinking about this as we were actually talking. On my weekends, like on Friday, I end class at around 4, and I think that, I would be able to cook on Friday for the week, but I feel like it just wouldn't last me that long because I feel like the food would go bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought maybe on Saturday, I usually wake up and, go to the library, do homework,
Mm-hmm.
get moving and run, a bunch of errands and everything. Because that's really my only day to kind of, get everything done. Because during the week, I literally have no time to leave my house or, to not study and do homework. Because I have, 3 quizzes every week. It's ridiculous. And then on Sundays would probably be the best days that I would be able to, make food for the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
However, lately I've been having exams on Mondays, and when I have exams, I get really bad anxiety, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I can't do anything but study, that, me going to the grocery store and buying food would take so much time away from me studying, and, making the food would feel
get in the way of your studies.
And that's how I feel. I mean, I know it's, a crazy way of thinking sometimes, but I just, I can't get myself to do that.
Yeah. So, Saturdays then, you said you go to the library.
Saturdays, normally, when I'm at the library and I'm done studying, my boyfriend usually calls me to get food. And I usually just say yeah, because, I love food, so why not? But, I guess, that would be a really good day to go. Since I'm running errands and getting
Mm-hmm.
groceries, I might as well just make the meal then. And, it'd be a study break kind of, too.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually going to suggest that, too, because
Mm-hmm.
you're always saying that your boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and you go out to dinner all the time, and he's always the one to call you and say, let's go. Well, you guys can definitely, instead of going out, make food together. That'll be fun. You could go grocery shopping
and plus
together.
I'd have, an extra hand to help me kind of cut everything and pick everything up.
It'll take less time, too, of course. And it might even take as much time as you guys going to get food together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, would you, be able to make it a habit to do that on Saturdays, or is that a little difficult?
No, I think I could definitely make it a habit, and during the school year, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem in that at all. And also, it's not like I have an exam every Monday, so I can also, incorporate making food on Sundays as well, too.
Definitely. I would suggest on Saturdays, putting aside at least 1 hour. 1 hour is perfect. And set it aside for the whole entire week, and you can put it into little containers.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think one of my biggest issues is that I don't have, I don't put my food in containers to take with me. It's kind of just I'll just leave it and come home and eat it, And I do get hungry midday, and I don't get home until a couple hours later to eat again. So I feel like that would probably be more beneficial to me, because then I won't overeat either.
Exactly. Also, you could set aside an hour. How confident do you feel, though, about making this decision to do it every Saturday for 1 hour?
I feel pretty confident.
Yeah? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Probably an 8, I would say.
Oh, wow, that's pretty confident. Why do you feel so confident about it?
Well, because now that, like, talking about it, I feel more conscious of, like, what I'm doing and how often I'm eating out, and, like, kind of put a time frame on my weekend and, like, you know, make my weekend a little bit more organized so that, and, like, have a to-do list and make sure that I get that done. And then the fact that it would probably be a great study break, and the time that it would take me to go out and eat would be the same exact time as it would take me to cook the food and save it, and I would even have that food for a really long time.
Exactly. And or would your roommates? How do your roommates feel comfortable if it's in your refrigerator?
No, I mean, I have my own shelf, so that wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes it's just, like, difficult living with so many girls that don't really cook all the time. So it's like, you know, I'll be so almost persuaded to go out to eat.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm gonna start saying no.
Definitely. I did print out, I also have another handout for you.
Okay.
It is a bunch of healthy meals that you can make within 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I know.
That's amazing.
I know. It's almost impossible, but trust me, it could happen. You don't have to take so much time to cook a healthy meal. There are so many different ones in here that I printed out for you, and I know that meat isn't an option for you. You really don't like it. There's a bunch of vegetable recipes in there, rice, beans.
Yeah, I see that right here. Those spicy veggies. I do like spicy food and vegetables.
I did think you would like that. I remember you were telling me you love spicy food and vegetables.
This looks like a meal that would just be like a one-time dinner thing, though.
So I was going to suggest to you, for this meal, instead
of triple or quadruple the recipe.
Yes, you could triple it so that you can make it last longer, and then you can put them into containers. This meal is really good because it has the vegetables. It has beans in it for protein.
Yeah, right.
So that's perfect for you. So what I have here, you're going to write down a goal for me so that you could set yourself up with a goal. What I would recommend is that you write it down right over here, and let's figure this out together. So every Saturday for 1 hour, you're going to set aside 1 hour every single Saturday, make it a priority to meal plan. And you're going to meal plan the spicy vegetables recipe. I know it says 1/4 beans, a half zucchini, and 1/4 tomatoes. All you have to do is times it by 3. So make it 3/4 beans, half. And then just triple them. Yes. And then it does say certain hot sauce of choice.
Oh, I see that.
And salt to taste. I would recommend not putting so much salt in it because the hot sauce that you choose already has a lot of sodium in it, probably.
Right.
Well, just enough amount. I would personally not put salt at all just because I don't add in extra sodium, but if you like salty foods and that'll get you to stop eating out, then I recommend you doing that. But just put a little bit of salt if, salt is your
because
your
it's kind of like an acquired, like, taste to not really use that much salt.
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
So
exactly. So did you write that down?
I'll try to put that in too.
Yes, write that down. Also, I want you to add in for every day, I would bring a banana or an apple with you. Bring snacks. Preferably put 1 banana. I would do a 4th cup of almonds because you did say you loved nuts. Our last time that we talked, I would put 1/4 cup of almonds because
I do love grapes.
Oh, definitely put I would put a handful of grapes with your snacks. The almonds will give you your protein,
right?
So that you can feel full throughout the day, and then you won't have to run to go grab some Panera or any brownies or anything like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so how do you feel about this?
I feel good.
Yeah, you feel good about it?
Yes, I feel like I
excited
could do
about
it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard process, but I can do it.
It's okay. You got this. It's okay.
I mean, my main problem is just like the fact that I don't have food prepared at home, and that's what like drives me to go eat out.
Exactly.
So by making this,
Well, now with this, all you need is 1 hour aside, and you got your whole entire week ahead of you with meals.
Yes.
Are you excited about
I'm
it?
very excited.
Okay, great. It was nice meeting with you, Patricia,
Me too.
this week. So we're gonna meet next week so that we could do a follow up and see how your progress is.
Okay. Sounds
Okay,
good.
and maybe we could grab more recipes or a different recipe to do. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Nice meeting you with you,
You too.
Patricia. I'll see you next week.
Okay.